Things you will learn when doing mathematics. The number e.
So we know that there exists a special base where when you differentiate it, it will be its exact same self. We don't know precisely what it is. Let's just call it the number e for the time being. Our job is to discover this number. So when you differentiate it and then evaluate it at x equals 0, meaning right here, the gradient right here, e to the power 0 would be 1. So we know that the gradient here would be 1. Now, we don't know precisely what e is. When you look at the inverse function, we are just going to give it a name, natural log of x. Well, if this has a gradient of 1, then this here will also have to have a gradient of 1 because it's a reflection along the diagonal. That's what happens when you look at the inverse. The trick to finding the number e is to look at this bit here. So let's try and work out the gradient right here. So set up 2 points. This is 1 here because this location's 1. So when you reflect it along the diagonal, it would be 1. This will be 1 plus h because we are calling this length here h. So this height here, to get the gradient, get the height divided by the across. Well, the height here is natural log of x plus 1. Take away this height here, natural log of 1. The numerator here will then give you this height here, divided by the across, which will be h, and then take the limit as h tends to 0. So dy by dx is given by this whole thing here. Now, natural log of 1 will be 0, so this thing here disappears. And then imagine this as being 1 over h times natural log of 1 plus h. So imagine this thing here as being this. So dy by dx is now given by this. So now we can now push this up here. That will then give us this. And then you trying to find the limit of the natural log is the same as you trying to find the limit of this whole thing. And once you've got the limit, then take the natural log. So you can jump from here to here. What it's saying is that find the limit of the whole thing first. Once you've got the limit, then natural log it. It would be the same thing. Now, don't forget, dy by dx, the gradient right here is 1. So we can replace this block here with 1. So we are currently here at the moment. So now, to discover the number e, from here, what you do is you exponentiate both sides with base e. So when you e on this side and e on this side, e to the power of 1 is e. And these two, they cancel each other out, leaving you with what's in the brackets here. So if you want to find the number e, what you do is you put a small number into the h, because h tends to 0. So the smaller you make h, the more accurate e becomes. So let's just say h equals 0.001. Give it a small number. So 1 plus 0.01 would give you this, to the power of 1 over h. Jump to your calculator, it will give you this number. So this is a good approximation of the number e. The true answer is this number here. So you can see there's only a slight difference between the two. Okay.